And what's shocking is the silence of the union government on these brutal gang rape cases. Smriti Irani, who's seen as the face of women's issues as far as the Modi government is concerned, evaded questions on the Unnao and Kathua rapes. Take a look.
स्मृति, कठुआ और उन्नाव रेप केस में आपको नहीं लगता कि तमाम मंत्री उनको निंदा करनी चाहिए इस मसले की?
मौसमी तुम्हारी हाथ आ जाएगा।
जिस तरह से हो रही है जी, मैम अच्छा मिलती हूँ मैम। तमाम मंत्री जो है वो चुप्पी साधे हुए इस मसले पर। आपको लगता है कि रेप पर सियासत नहीं होनी चाहिए? बतौर एक महिला मंत्री और सूचना पर प्रसारण मंत्रालय को आप हेड करती है, आपको नहीं लगता सरकार की तरफ से
न चलने देने का आरोप लगा रहे हैं आप
सरकार की तरफ से कंडेमनेशन आना चाहिए? मैम, रेप पे कंडेमनेशन नहीं आया है, किसी भी मंत्री जो है वो खुल के नहीं कंडेम कर रहे।
Shocking silence of the Modi government, especially of the women ministers, Smriti Irani, Sushma Swaraj, Nirmala Sitharaman, who on several occasions have taken up women's issues, now remain mum on the Unnao rape case and the Kathua gang rape and murder case. At a time when a BJP MLA has been accused of rape in Unnao, in Uttar Pradesh, which is under BJP rule, and in the Kathua gang rape and murder case, BJP MLAs from Jammu have been openly rallying in support of the people who raped and killed the 8-year-old girl. Shocking developments here. The Modi government's silence completely deafening. There's anger on the ground. Civil society and celebrities coming out and speaking against the government's silence on this issue. Dirty politics playing out on the ground in Jammu and Kashmir, with people trying to communalize the brutal rape and murder of a little girl. Asifa was drugged and detained, gang raped by 8 men in a temple in Kathua and then bludgeoned to death. There's no end to politics over the Kathua rape and murder case, and what's shocking is the silence of the BJP top brass. When BJP chief Amit Shah was cornered by reporters in Hubli in Karnataka, he ducked the question with the most bizarre excuse that he cannot speak while he's on the road. Two of the most vocal and fiery women ministers of the Modi government, Sushma Swaraj and Smriti Irani, are also silent. Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti could only offer assurance that justice will be delivered, but we are yet to see what happens.
कहीं भी हो अपराध, कहीं भी हो तो जघन्य होता है, और दूसरा इसमें हिंदू मुस्लिम करना और जघन्य अपराध है।
आप मुझे ये बताइए कि ये कह के आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, ये सोच के आपको अच्छा लग रहा है कि आपको वहाँ पे एक भाजपा का कोई नेता पकड़ा गया है ना? तो यही तो हम चाहते हैं।
Constantly harping on certain cases with the intention of politicizing it is unfair, incorrect, improper.
India Today has accessed exclusive visuals of 2 BJP ministers in the ruling coalition who backed the rape and murder accused in Jammu. Soon after the brutal rape and murder, members of the Hindu Ekta Manch had marched to the streets of Kathua with a tricolour to press for the release of the arrested persons. The protesters had later changed their demand and sought a CBI inquiry after severe criticism from different quarters, including the Chief Minister, for using the tricolour to take out a rally in support of people who brutally gang raped and murdered an 8-year-old girl. Lal Singh and Chande Prakash Ganga visited the protesters and supported the demand for a CBI probe. Why are BJP leaders and the Hindu Ekta Manch demanding a CBI probe? Is it because they think it'll be easier for the accused to get away scot-free if the CBI investigates this case? Why is there no faith in the crime branch's investigation? BJP ministers had alleged that one of the members of the SIT has a case involving himself in a twin murder and rape of a Hindu boy and a girl.
क्या हिंदू ही हर जगह अपराधी होता है? हालांकि हम तो कहते हैं, हम वासुदेव कुटुंबकम कहते हैं कि हम ये हैं, लेकिन हमारे ऊपर जहाँ कोई बात होती है हिंदू करता है।
Social media is flooded by Indian celebrities' outrage over the horrific and terrifying Kathua gang rape and murder case. Celebrities such as Farhan Akhtar, Sonam Kapoor, Abhishek Bachchan and Sania Mirza have sought justice for Asifa. Take a look.
Reminding the entire nation of Nirbhaya, the recent rape of an 8-year-old girl in the Kathua village of Jammu and Kashmir, who was gang raped, drugged and kept captive in a temple, reads worse than the most horrific film stories on the silver screen. No wonder then Bollywood has been quick to respond and demand justice for the girl and her family. Actors like Abhishek Bachchan, Farhan Akhtar, Sonam Kapoor and lyricist Javed Akhtar have demanded the criminals of Asifa be brought to justice, and we quote them. Ashamed, appalled and disgusted by fake nationals and fake Hindus, I cannot believe this is happening in my country. Imagine what goes through the mind of an 8-year-old as she's drugged, held captive, gang raped over days and then murdered. If you don't feel her terror, you're not human. If you don't demand Asifa get justice, you belong to nothing. A life is lost, a childhood taken, and yet everything is politically connected, leading to a so-called secular country getting divided on caste and religion, because that digresses from the reality that our country, the silent government and its leaders still don't respect women or lives. All those who wish justice for women should stand up and raise their voices against the rapists and their protectors in Unnao and Kathua. Ace tennis star Sania Mirza also tweeted her disgust at the incident. Is this really the kind of country we want to be known as to the world today? If we can't stand up now for this 8-year-old girl, regardless of our gender, caste, color or religion, then we don't stand for anything in this world, not even humanity. Makes me sick to the stomach. The charge sheet filed by the crime branch explains that the entire crime was part of a carefully planned strategy to remove the minority Bakarwal nomadic community from the area, a fight which has turned communal. And cries for #Justice for Asifa have gone viral. Bollywood celebrities rallying their fame and name for a cause everyone needs to stand up for. Entertainment Bureau, India Today.
There's lots of anger against the brutal gang rape and murder of 8-year-old Asifa. Her pictures there on your screens. This little girl was kidnapped as part of a well-coordinated conspiracy. She was detained inside a temple and drugged. Over 7 days, she was gang raped by 8 men. She was then bludgeoned to death after her body broke. In fact, shocking details have emerged in the charge sheet. One of the details include that one of the rapists actually called someone in Meerut and asked him to come join him in Kathua to satisfy his lust. We're also being told that right before she was being killed, one of the rapists stopped the person who was going to murder this little girl and said, wait, let me rape her one more time. Shocking details emerging, and there's a lot of anger. The film industry also now coming out in support of Justice for Asifa campaign. We have Sushant Mehta, who's with us live from our newsroom. Sushant, Bollywood, finally coming out and speaking against the rapists and the dirty politics that's playing out over the death and murder and rape of a little girl.
Yes, Simi, as you know, Bollywood has been criticized time and again over keeping silent over important, pertinent issues, political issues. They skirt away from it. But today, as you see, first of all, Sonam Kapoor, ashamed, appalled and disgusted by fake nationals and fake Hindus. I cannot believe this is happening in my country, which is really the sentiment echoed by the entire industry. If we go forward, Ritesh Deshmukh, an 8-year-old is drugged, raped and murdered, and another one is fighting for justice for herself and the death. In custody, we have a choice: either raise your voice or be a silent spectator. Stand up for what is right, even if you are standing alone. That is Ritesh D. Abhishek Bachchan, his good friend, he also tweeted a picture. We have Farhan Akhtar, very vocal about these issues. Imagine what goes through the mind of an 8-year-old as she is drugged, held captive, gang raped over days, and then murdered. If you don't feel her terror, you are not human. If you don't demand Asifa gets justice, you belong to nothing. So basically, demand for justice for Asifa is the real core sentiment of the industry. Is this really the kind of country we want to be known as to the world? That's Sania Mirza. If we cannot stand up now for this 8-year-old girl, regardless of her gender, caste, color or religion. This is Sania's message also, which also went viral on Twitter. Then we don't stand for anything in this world, not even humanity. Makes me sick to the stomach. Well, that is really the sentiment that has been echoed by the entire industry. You know, it's appalling what has happened. It's terrifying, horrifying what has happened. And today, the industry coming together, celebrities coming together, and we have a lot of other tweets. Simi, it's not only these ones that we showed you, you know, Sophie Chaudhary, Veer Das, the entire industry, Arjun Kapoor, Preeti Zinta, everyone is tweeting one after the other. Twitter is flooded by these messages which are aimed at getting justice done for Asifa as soon as possible.
The industry coming out in support of Justice for Asifa campaign. Sushant, thanks so much for those details.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.